they think we're dumb. But all jokes aside, some of these decisions have real consequences. Real consequences. Dumb.
Right, and I'll admit my ignorance. I'm a rookie to this government stuff.
Dumb. If you and your two best friends put all your pennies and nickels together, that the city was so generous to give back, you can almost split one Bill's hot dogs with those savings. Ivan's dumb.
These numbers look great. They sound great. However, over the last several months, we've been hearing that the city of Washington is in a horrible state.
We're under, we're looking, the city's left in a really tough financial situation. Almost along the lines of Rocky Mount, we were told that we had enough money in the bank to pay off our debt, which is well over $21 million. That's happened in the last 3 years.
Here's a 10-year comparison of your general fund balance. So after transfers and other financing sources and uses, your general fund balance increased about $2.9 million over the prior year.
One more time.
We have issued a clean, unmodified opinion, which basically means that we found nothing to be misleading to the reader of your financial statements.
I may have to get off Facebook for a few months because it's going to be a little rocky at the beginning.
Dumb.
Keep that revenue neutral where they're paying the same taxes year over year from a dollar standpoint.
Revenue neutral is the amount that the city receives. Revenue neutral doesn't have anything to do with the tax bill that the citizens will get.
We're dumb. If I make this free throw after my 18-year retirement, you got to vote for me. We had 113. 2 years ago, we only had 113. That's my dog barking right now, and she wants to lower taxes. I think we're dumb.
We're close to that edge, but it's not too late for us to. Turn this ship, moving in a direction that's heading towards the iceberg.
I think we're dumb. Friends, put all your pennies and nickels together, that the city was so generous to give back. You can almost split one Bill's hot dogs with those savings. I even checked the legendary Huckleburger menu last night. That won't even get you 2 slices of bacon if you want to add on that. Maybe Nick over here can offer folks a plain burger with mayo for our citizens. Big tax rebate coming the next month. I think we're dumb. Great candidates. We really need 3 on the council, and then I think we can just do incredible things.
At the beginning of the meeting.
We're in any other business from mayor? Or?
Correct, but no new action items can be added to the agenda at this time.
Franz, am I not allowed to make?
I defer to your mayor.
Okay.
She's your presiding officer.
I think we're dumb.
So I think you guys need to just reflect on the campaigning season and then think in your mind of, maybe I should go back and at least say, well, maybe I didn't say this correctly. I should have said it a different way.
And we don't. From all our time we've spent with finance, it's somewhere around $1 million, $1.5 million. So there's $20 million that the city said we had, and city staff has told me personally that we had.
Then we've got the tax cut team right here. Full disclosure, they were kind enough to include me on this one. We're dumb.
No, I mean, I remember looking at your question and getting the information from our audit files, which included all of the funds, all salaries, and then related benefits.
We're dumb.
So I just ask that you bear with us. But once we get through that beginning and you start to see what the things that we're doing, it's going to be just an incredible future.
So there's just a lot of factors. You can't just take numbers at face value.
And then there's a team with mayoral candidate Ellen Bravo leading the charge, our very own neighborhood occupier-in-chief. That kind of inside joke, if you know Ellen's crew, we're dumb. We're dumb.
You guys these are great speeches. They are really great speeches for the community to hear about unity and teams and can we all work together. Very good. However, my mind reflects back during the campaigning season where names was slandered on Facebook.
Other people's problems and what the current council's doing, and Tyree and Sadler, and they're doing that have really hurt the community. We've got to clean our own house first. So I just wanted to call that out and just let the community know that deception is very evil. It's very dishonest what they've done with that situation.
We have issued a clean, unmodified opinion, which basically means that we found nothing to be misleading to the reader of your financial statements.
We're one way here, but as soon as things go left or how we don't feel like it should go, when we get outside those doors, we call in WITN.
You may have heard a few of the Make You Broke 3 candidates and even some of the city messaging pushed through WITN Channel 7 doing some creative mathing. We're dumb. And finally, my personal favorite, the Make You Broke 3. They're the returning city council members who've somehow managed to turn one of the most charming and affordable small towns in North Carolina into one of the most expensive in the country. Though honestly, I shouldn't talk. My signs are so big, Greenville City Council actually tried to fine me for breaking their sign ordinance. I had to remind them, wrong city. We're dumb. She walks in for a toothpaste, and she's walking out with a kayak, a new 90-inch TV, and a car full of scented candles. They all make you broke. Dumb.
I know we've had a little back and forth on Facebook, and I know you're familiar with my keyboard warrior, and I'm probably going to shut that down eventually.
Dumb.
Right. Now, seeing this audit right now, would you see a need to not have gone revenue neutral for this coming 25 to 26 cycle, considering everything went really well?
The budget process is very difficult, as those of you that are new will see.
We're dumb.
To balance that budget, that was required for the general fund. If you want to change it back to revenue neutral, the council and the board is going to have to decide what services they want to cut to get back to that.
We're dumb.
Confirm that. I don't know what columns you pulled, if they're correct or any of that.
I got an email from the county because I just wanted to compare what's happening in the county and what's happening in the city.
That would be something that we would need to look at, and also provide you the context behind those numbers would be my advice.
You can't really compare, even though you guys are in Beaufort County, you also have to take into account your actual agenda for the city as opposed to what Beaufort County is probably planning for.
We're dumb.
We're one way here, but as soon as things go left or how we don't feel like it should go, when we get outside those doors, we call in WITN.
Great candidates. We really need 3 on the council, and then I think we can just do incredible things.
Madam Mayor, I move that the city council agenda be returned to the wording that's set forth in the city charter. Is my first one, and I'll wait to do my second one after that.
We cannot add any items to the agenda at this time, as the amendments to the agenda were already conducted.
Okay.
Did you have any other
What?
discussion?
Well, I did about action meetings. I think I can't ask about adding a second action meeting, because that won't happen.
You can have any discussion, make any comments, but no new items for action can be added to the agenda at this time.
But all jokes aside, some of these decisions have real consequences.